I got the horse right here, the name is Paul Revere, and here's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do.
I'm thinking Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy has got him figured out tonight. But that's just how you guys choose. This guy says the horse has telegraphed.
But when we all fight, I'll hit it looks alright. Of course it all depends if it rained last night.
I'm thinking Valentine, the morning work looks fine. Besides the jockey's brother's a friend of mine. Now needs rain, boys, I need to rain. This guy says the horse needs race.
I hear you, Paul Revere, the blues, no bump steer. It's from a handicapper that's real sincere.
I'm thinking Valentine, cause on the morning light, the guy has got him figured out tonight. But let's keep it tough, guys, this guy says the horse has telegraphed. Epitaph, I got the horse right here.
And that is why I am standing here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to go to battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice, your cards, your horses. Pause and think before it is too late. You are in great danger, and I'm not speaking of the prison or the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it is too late. Come and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Remember, friends, regardless, it's the Save a Soul mission, located at 409 West 49th Street, open all day and all night with a special prayer meeting this Thursday.
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why a fine doll like her is mixed up in the mission dodge.
She's a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% talent.
It is too sad such a doll will waste all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hi, where is South Street?
Harry the horse, how are you? You know Nicely Johnson.
Yep, how goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, what about Nathan-Detroit? You got a place for his crap game tonight?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks!
Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my father.
Oh, man, everybody's looking for action. I just hope Nathan would find out.
Why? Lieutenant Brannigan, Mr. South Street. It's Lieutenant Brannigan from New York Police Department.
A pleasure.
Oh.
Any of you guys see Nathan-Detroit?
Which Nathan-Detroit is that?
Oh.
I mean the Nathan-Detroit who's been running a floating crap game around here and getting away with it by moving to a different spot every night.
Well, why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I am telling you bums this because I know you work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do? No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you can tell him for me. I know he's running around trying to find a spot. Well, no one's gonna give him a spot because they all know that Brannigan is breathing down their neck.
Hi, Nathan.
Boys, I'm having awful trouble. Everybody is scared on the account of that lousy Brannigan, and
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit.
Hi, Lieutenant. Listen, hope you don't think I was talking about you nothing, because you know there's other lousy Brannigans out there.
Detroit, I've been just talking to your colleagues about your crap game. I imagine you're having trouble finding a spot.
Well, the heat's on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live on your salary, huh?
Nathan, did you find a place?
What's that cop want from me, huh? What does she think I am, some sort of sex maniac? All I do is I run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little bit of action, in which I take a small cut for myself. Is that such a crime? Yeah.
Nathan, did you find a
Did you
place?
find a place for the game?
Did I find a place? Boys, we're gonna be having it at Radio City Music Hall.
Oh, wow. How are you gonna fix the ushers?
Oh.
I tried all the regular spots, all right? The back of the cigar store, even the funeral parlor.
Why, Nathan, you said once there might be a chance at the Biltmore Garage.
Yeah.
I was over to the Biltmore Garage and I spoke to Joey Biltmore himself, and he says he might take a chance in letting us use his place if I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash. He won't take my marker.
Well, your marking no good, huh?
Same, Benny. A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000, signed Nathan-Detroit. All right, a marker is like a pledge which a guy cannot welch on. It would be like not saluting the flag. No, my marker's as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It just doesn't seem possible, does it? Me without a livelihood. I've been running this crap game since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do, Benny? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what today is? Today is me and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Aww. Yeah?
Yeah. We've been engaged for 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town is up to here in high players. The Greeks in town.
Brandy Bottle Bates.
Scranton Slim.
I know I can make a fortune, but where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they've now got a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's a stock room behind McCloskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot.
But the $1,000 we ain't got. Why, it's good old reliable Nathan, 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 Detroit. If you're looking
looking for action, the furnace is hot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, where it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating craps game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere, everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of that is for the fella who can get us there. If we only had a lousy little brain, we could be a millionaire. Good old reliable Nathan, 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 Nathan Detroit. If the size of your bundle you want to increase, we'll arrange that to go broken, quiet, and peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no neighbors to squawk, to the oldest established permanent floating in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game? The game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating craps game in New York.
Nathan Detroit's crap game will flow again. My voice here will let you know where it is, alright?
Hey, Nathan. Say, you know who's looking for some action?
Who?
Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson, voice, that's the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek?
Higher than anybody. Why else do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he gets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on an itty-bitty little cockroach. And another time when he was sick, he wasn't taking any penicillin on the account that he already bet 10 C's that his fever would go to 104.
Well, did it?
It went to 106. Little Sky.
Why don't you borrow 1,000 from Sky?
No, you see, boys, with Sky Masterson, that money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I make a bet with him? Why don't I bet $1,000 with him on something?
You a bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. I'm perfectly willing to take the risk. That is providing I can find some sort of bet of which I have no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets, alright? So like, which piece of sugar will a fly land on? Or how far can you kick a piece of cheesecake?
That's my favorite.
That's good, yeah.
Cheesecake. Run the Mindy's restaurant and find out how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday and how much strudel. Got it?
How much cheesecake and how much strudel? What do you want to know that for?
Just go. Adelaide's coming. If she finds out in the front of the scrap can just go.
Hello,
Hi.
Nathan.
How are you?
Oh, you go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide. We gotta get back to the hot box.
You're still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie, he's been working us all day. And you know, finally I says, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat.
Right.
And you know what he said?
What did he say?
He said, you don't want to eat. You just want to meet up with that old cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
So what'd you say to him?
Oh, I told him, I says, I'll meet whoever I want.
God bless you. How's your cold?
Oh, it's much better, thank you. Nathan,
What?
happy anniversary.
A present for me?
I hope you like it.
It's a belt.
I'll read the card.
Sugar is sweet and so is jelly. So go ahead and put this belt around your belly. That's so, sweet.
I know.
Listen, Adelaide, I was going to get you a present as well, doll. It was going to be a diamond wristwatch with a gold band, 2 rubies on the side and everything.
Darling, you shouldn't have.
That's right, doll. I didn't. Sorry. God bless you.
You know, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Listen, doll, one day I'll have money, and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Oh, Nathan, I can do without anything just so long as you don't start running that crap game again, okay?
Oh, crap game? What a silly fun, right? Oh, my goodness.
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Can you slow down a little, please?
Yesterday, Minnie sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake. Boys, that's wonderful.
Nathan, what is this?
Oh, nothing, dear. Just some little boys are just going over what we're doing.
Any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
Okay.
Nathan, what was that about?
His wife's having a baby.
Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Listen, doll, I'm expecting a fellow, so I was wondering... God bless you.
Nathan,
What?
are you trying to get rid of me?
No, doll. I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Listen, boys, take Miss Adelaide here, get her something to eat, and also give her something to fill. Boys, it's this way.
Oh,
Nathan, you're so thoughtful.
I know.
Happy anniversary, I
Sky Masterson.
Nathan, you old promoter, how are you?
How are you, man? You look great.
Feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada, beautiful scenery, healthful climate, and I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's?
50 G's.
Are you gonna be in town long?
No, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yeah, there's a lot of action down there. You want to come with me?
No, I got things going on around here. Meanwhile, how about we go to Minnie's, have a piece of cheesecake or
Nah,
something?
I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Adelaide?
Oh, she's fine. You know, she's still dancing out the hot box and everything.
I imagine one of these days you'll be getting married.
Well, we all gonna go at some point, right?
But Nathan, we can fight it. Guys like us, we gotta remember that pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always take second place to aces back to back.
Yeah. Say, let's go to Minnie's, have a piece of cheesecake, some cereal
No,
or
I think
something.
they'll go get the late results.
Okay, but you will admit that Minnie sells the best darn cheesecake in the whole entire country.
Gladly. Furthermore, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
And who ain't? But you know, there's some people who prefer the strudel more. Offhand, Sky, which would you prefer? The cheesecake or the strudel?
I never give it much thought. But if everybody in the world is like I am, I'd say Mindy sells more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much, Sky, please?
Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always took your percentage off the top.
Well, for old time's sake, I thought I might give you a little bit of action. You see, I'm willing to bet you $1,000 that Minnie sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story. When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my daddy says to me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this, "Son," my daddy says, "I'm sorry that I'm not able to bankroll you to a very large start, but not having any potatoes, I am instead going to stake to you some very valuable advice.
Right.
One of these days in your travels, a young man is going to approach you with a brand new deck of cards, on which the seal is not yet broken. And then this young man is going to be prepared to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of the deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, you do not accept this bet, for as sure as you stand there, you're going to wind up with an earful of cider." Now, Nathan, I don't claim you have been clocking Mindy's cheese.
You wouldn't do that.
However, if you're really looking for some action, I'm willing to bet you the same 1,000 that you cannot name the color of the necktie you currently have on. Is it a bet?
Do you mind if you just...
No.
No bet. Burgundy? Why would I wear burgundy? I don't even like burgundy. I mean, this...
Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Boys, I'm a bit busy right now.
Sky.
Good as of you, fellas.
Nice, thank you. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore. She says for you to be sure to pick her up after the show tomorrow at the hot box. And don't be late.
Yes, dear.
Oh, yes, dear. Why, this is husband's talk if I have ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you have the kind of doll that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload a Sky. I love Adelaide. And if a guy doesn't have a doll, who would holler at him, Sky? A doll's a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. They just say there's something a guy should have around when he wants them, and they're easy to find, like cough drops.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figured weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you ain't got one? How come tomorrow you're going to Havana alone with no one?
I like to travel light, but if I wish to take a doll with me to Havana, there's an endless assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Hey, any doll, you name it.
Really? Are you willing to bet $1,000 that if I name any doll, you'll take her to Havana?
You got yourself a bet.
Come with me.
All right. Where are we headed?
We're gonna go find
Oh,
her.
we're
That's what
gonna
we're
find
gonna
it. That's what we're gonna find
do. I named her on the end.
stacks and rip up Broadway from end to end.
Ah, they do that every day.
Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do, Sarah.
How do you do?
How do you do?
My name's Abernathy, Arvide Apples.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong?
What is the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
You poor man.
I have wasted my life in gambling and evil betting, but I've suddenly realized the terrible things that betting can lead to.
Agatha?
Yes, sir.
Coffee.
Yes, sir.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
It's possible. I have been wandering the streets trying to work up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Oh, gladly. I would never have taken up gambling at all were it not for evil companions who were always offering me sucker bets.
Here, young man.
Thank you. It makes me feel better just to talk to you people.
Well, you go right on ahead and talk to Sister Sarah here. She will make everything all right. I'm certainly glad you found us.
The Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Huh. Very good. You know, I do wish we could find more sinners like you, but we are out trying almost every day.
Well, maybe you should try the nighttime.
Well, how's that?
Well, as a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masters.
You're welcome.
You know, coffee's so good, I don't know why it isn't a sin. How about a refill?
Yes, please. Fine old gentleman. Suppose he sort of looks after you.
We look after each other.
And if one of you was to go someplace, the other would go along.
Well, yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are 2 of our pamphlets I think you should read. They'll bring you a great deal of comfort.
Thank you.
Also, we have a midnight prayer meeting this Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you will not think I am being too forward when I say I think it is wonderful to see a pretty young girl. A nice young lady like yourself, willing to sacrifice herself for the sake of others. Staying here in this place. Do you ever go anyplace else, travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
Well, that's a little far, but there's a lot of wonderful places just a few hours from New York by plane. Have you ever been in a plane?
No.
It's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I will be needing a lot of personal attention from you. My heart is as black as 2 feet down the wolf's road.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, I'm just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey! You know that's wrong, right?
What's wrong?
It's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry, no peace unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah.
Isaiah?
Yeah, there are 2 things that in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. You must have read the good book 10, 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12
What's
times.
wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my line of work, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's in a parley. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you really here?
I told you I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Excuse me, lying is not one of my sins, but I'm a big sinner. It means 8 to 5 years will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest with each other. The mission's laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition then. When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday. I will guarantee to fill that meeting with at least 12 genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's mocker for 12 sinners. You don't think it's good? Ask anybody in town. I owe you 12 sinners delivered as described. Now, I will pick you up here at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
Well, it's gonna take us some time to get there.
To get where?
My favorite restaurant, El Café Cubana Havana.
El Cafe Cubana.
Still Sarge.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all, except for guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. I'm relieved to know that it's just me personally and not all guys in general. It is nice to know that somewhere in the world there's a guy who might appeal to you. I wonder what this guy will be like.
Well, he won't be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry, I'll know. For I've imagined every bit of him, from his strong moral fiber, to the wisdom in his head, to the homely aroma of his pipe.
guy all figured out.
I have
Including what he smokes, all figured out.
all figured out. When my love comes along, take a chance. For he'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants.
By the calm, steady voice, those feet on the ground. As I run to his arms, that at last I've come home safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I must love. Yes, when my love comes along.
No, you're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine, I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of your face. How I care, how I care, how I care. But I'll stop and I'll stare and I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know and I won't ever ask. Am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. Well, drop by again. In case you want to crack at the edge. Have a nice night. 1 dozen sinners.
Take a chance. Will be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I will love. When my love comes along.
Hello, is this the Biltmore garage? Yeah, let me talk to Joey, Biltmore.
Who's this?
This is Nathan Detroit.
This is Joey. What do you want?
Joey, I'm calling about the, you know.
The what?
The,
The what? What?
A crap game?
Wait a minute. I got a customer.
Hurry up, will you, please?
That'll be $8, man. What did you say, Nathan?
The crap
Don't
game?
say that on the phone. Suppose the cops are listening.
Sorry, the dice game. Listen, is it alright if me and the boys have the game at your place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000.
I'll have it tomorrow.
Then call me tomorrow.
Listen, Joey, if you're gonna take that kind of attitude with me, I'll have my game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Well, where else can I have it? Listen, Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting the money from Sky Masterson, alright?
How do you know?
Because I made a bet with him that he couldn't take a doll to Havana.
Why couldn't he?
Because she ain't the kind of doll that just goes to Havana.
Well, where does she go?
She don't go no place, Joey. That's why I know I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure. It ain't a horse. It's a doll.
Listen, Joey.
Look, Nathan, you cannot have the crack in here tomorrow unless I get the dough in advance.
You've known me for a long time, Joey.
That's why I want it in advance.
Alright, I gotta go watch Adelaide dance, but can I at least tell the boys it's gonna be at your place?
If I get $1,000.
You'll get it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You get stabbed by a Studebaker.
And now, for the grand finale of our Round the World review, we take you down on the farm with our star, Miss Adelaide, and the hotbox chickadees.
wonderful tonight, by the way. No problem, anytime. Chance. My girlfriend's so hot. I dance with her too, but you know I can't Charleston her. Yes, I can. I love you, a bushel and a peck. That lousy Joey Biltmore. Here's some champagne or something.
Hello, Nathan.
Hello, my pigeon. You did wonderful, man.
Oh, thank you. How are you, handsome?
I'm fine. What is this?
Oh, a book.
Book, you know, you're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie nowadays.
Oh, but Nathan, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
It's the same. So the doctor asked me how long I'd had it,
Right.
and I told him a very long time. And I told him I thought it was on account of me dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is usually what I wear. And so the doctor told me to read this book because he says my cold might be due to psychology.
You don't have that, do you?
Nathan!
No.
This is the kind of psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Really? Would it tell you why a certain kind of doll would go for a certain kind of guy, of which you wouldn't think that she would do so?
What do you mean?
Just for instance, you know, there's some dolls that you can almost bet that they won't go for certain kind of guys.
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fellow may seem, you can never be so sure that some girl won't go for him. Like, take us.
Yeah.
Nathan,
Yes, doll?
starting with next week, I'm going to get a raise.
Yes.
And so, with what I'll be making, I was wondering what you would think if maybe we could finally get married.
Oh, you know, we'll get married sooner or later. God bless you, doll.
I know, Nathan, but I'm starting to worry about my mother.
Well, what about your mother?
Oh, well, you see, Nathan, darling, this is something I never told you before, but my mother, back in Rhode Island,
Yes.
she thinks we're married already.
And why would she think a thing like that?
Oh, I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? They don't do that back in Rhode Island. They both get married.
Then why is it such a small state?
Anyway, Nathan, I wrote her I was married.
Oh, you did, huh?
Uh-huh. And then, after about 2 years,
What after 2 years?
we had a baby.
Oh, you told your mom we had a baby.
Oh, Nathan, I had to. Mother wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
Well, what type of baby was it?
It was a boy. I named him after you, Nathan.
Thank you, doll.
Oh, you're welcome.
Where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be nowadays?
He's in boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I had a bet on that. $1,000. I need $1,000.
But Nathan,
Yes, doll?
that's not all.
Don't tell me there's an Adelaide Jr. as
All
well.
those years, Nathan, Mother believes in big
Can
families.
you just give me the grand total, please?
5.
Ooh, your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Oh, but Nathan, you do not even know my mother.
Ooh, well, I'm obviously going to now. We just had 5 kids together. And what do I tell her that I did with the 5 kids? That I traded them to the Phillies? What are we gonna do?
We could get married.
But doll, getting married ain't just like jumping into a kettle of fish. No, we're just not ready for this.
I'm ready, Nathan.
You are?
Huh? Now, what do you think I got in this box? Hey, Nathan, what do you think I got in this box right here, huh?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
Oh, well, it's a wedding veil.
Oh, it is.
I've had it for 3 years, and I won't show it to you because it's bad luck.
All right.
Would you like to see it?
No, doll, remember that's bad luck, remember? Oh, yeah.
Well, you see, Nathan, darling, I got the veil. All we need now is our license and our blood test.
What?
Oh, our blood test. It's a lot.
First they closed down my crap game, and now they're opening my veins.
Nathan.
What?
You're not planning on winning that crap game again, are you?
No, doll, listen. Why do you think I gave up that crap game? It's because I love you. And I want us to be the happiest married couple that there is in the whole world.
You're so sweet.
I know.
Has anybody seen an earring around here? I don't think so. Oh, let's see.
Adelaide, I got on my
Oh,
knees.
get up! It reminds me of your crap game.
You're just getting yourself upset again. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna get married. It's
No,
fine.
I don't believe you anymore.
You're gonna feel better tomorrow, I promise you, all right? Can you see that old smile again? Maybe one more time. That's my doll. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Take care of your cold, sweetie. God bless you.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a poison can develop a cold. You can spray a webby figure, the streptococci lurk. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fish eye from the hotel clerk, a poison can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See note. See note. Oh, okay, now here we go. Chronic organic syndrome, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, and the nose and throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a poison can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the Bromo-Fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and the name ain't his, a poison can develop a cough. And for the large, some stalling the wedding trip, a poison can develop blood grip. When they get on the train for Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned, and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. Oh, a poison can develop la post-nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and a sinus that's really a pit. From a lack of community property and the feeling she's getting too old, a poison
She gave him a look that would have pulled off a Moosehead mate dive.
Great, just as long as you don't take it to Havana.
Havana, you couldn't take that doll to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? You gotta start lining up the game.
I don't know, probably trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him.
That Miss Adelaide. She's always taking his mind off the honest.
Yeah, it's too bad a smart business guy like Nathan has to go fall in love with his own fiancée.
Vinny, Rusty, this is Nathan's weakness, and we should be tolerant. Because I am told this is a worldwide weakness. Look, what's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture by a Minnesota man to a love the Mississippi girl that sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. Story about a guy who got his wife a small ruby that otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News. What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guys sitting home by a television set that once used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is the thing that has licked up, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim.
Yes, sir, when you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some God.
When you spot a jaw waiting down the ring, chances are he's insane, as only a dog can be for a chain. When you meet a gent, paying all kinds of rent for a flat that can flatten the Taj Mahal. Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some God. When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, make your bet, they'll be making it for some time.
When a bum buys wine like a bum can afford, it's the cinch of the bum is under the thumb of some of the raw.
When you meet a mug, lately out of the jug, and he's still lifting one for the raw. Call it hell, call it heaven, it's a probable 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some love. When you see a sport and his cash has run short, make a bet that he's making it for some time.
When a guy wears tails with a sparkling wine, who the hell do you think he's tickling big on Saturday night?
When a lazy slum takes a good steady job and he smells of Vitalis and Barbasol. Call it dumb, call it clever, I'll be you here, Boggs, forever. That the guy's only doing it for some dollars. Guys only doing it for some
Well, we finally lost him.
Yes, I do think you should have paid some more attention to him.
Yes, he attended every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I never should have volunteered for this post. I was gonna take these gamblers and have them just begging to come to the mission. I was gonna convert Broadway all by myself. General Cartwright!
Good morning, Sarah. Arvide.
Good morning, General.
We didn't know you were coming to town, General.
I got in early this morning. I spent the last hour trying to find you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We were holding some extra street meetings, trying to simulate more interest.
Good morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, there is something I wanted to talk to you about.
Won't you come have some lunch with us?
No, I can't. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We've decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh, no.
Close the mission?
But General, please, someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, there are many other calls on us, many places where our work is really needed.
Yes, but we are doing a much better job now.
Yes, we just announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
You've announced a meeting. But will anybody be here? Will anybody come?
Pardon me. Couldn't help overhearing. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former Senate.
How do you do?
How do you do? General, I would like to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah can be a big success here.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
Well, $1 will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes, of course.
Why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night and find out for yourself? Don't you think that would be a good idea, Miss Sarah?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance, then...
General, I can personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Well, hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Hey, who's ready for the crap? Hey, you all got your carnations? Remember, you can't get into the game unless you got your red carnations. It's like a password.
Okay, but where's the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan, did you find a place? Can I tell him it's at the Biltmore Garage?
No, you can't tell him it's at the Biltmore Garage. Joey wants his dough first.
Well, it's 11 o'clock. They won't be around much longer.
All right, so sue me. I told nicely to go into the hotel and wait for the money from Sky. It'll be here, I promise you. Where's the dough?
It ain't come yet.
Then you hold my hat. Yes, sir. I told you to wait for it.
Well, I had to get out and get some groceries. I felt a little faint. Oh.
You get back to that hotel and you wait for the money from Sky and don't even think about coming back here, even if you starve to death. Got it?
Okay, Nathan.
Hey,
Where's the game, Detroit?
Harry the horse. How are things in Brooklyn?
Detroit, if you have no place for a crap game, tell us. We will see elsewhere for entertainment.
Just keep your shirt on, Harry. Everything's gonna be fine, right?
I hope, Detroit, you will not spoil our evening. It is much as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight. I think you may have heard of him. I'd like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Big Julie. He looks like a leprechaun.
Somebody.
What'd you say?
How you doing, Big Julie? Welcome to our fair city, which, as you know, the heat's on, but if you're patient, I'll get you a little bit of action.
What do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stay or shall we blow?
I came in to shoot some crap. Let's shoot some crap.
Yeah. Oh, sure, yeah.
Nathan,
What?
If there's no crap game tonight, I'm sure Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie does not like to be displeased. As you can find out from such citizens who are one time or another displeased him. Although I will admit it is very hard to find such citizens in view of the fact that they're no longer around and about.
Listen, you wouldn't think that I'd want to displease a fellow like Big Julie, would you? Listen, Big Julie, when I'm telling you that everything is going to go smooth... When I'm telling you that everything in my crap game is going to go smoothly, you can count on that.
Well, interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society, Angie the Oxide, Max, Russell, Charlie, Liver Lips Louie, and Harry the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn. Pardon me, I'm very bad at names, but your face does look familiar. Would you mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero,
And,
Illinois.
okay. And what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, don't ever help my mother cross the street. Lovely. This looks like the male chorus from Blossom Time. What's the occasion?
It's parties.
Indeed, what kind of party?
Goodbye, girls. See you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor party. Nathan's getting married. Yes, sir.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody cannot deny.
Nathan, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
You know, it was supposed to be a surprise and everything.
When I saw you standing here with all these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was a
Oh no, it's a bachelor dinner, all
Yes,
right.
a bachelor dinner.
Yes, sir, a bachelor dinner.
Oh, gee. Just think after 14 years, I'm finally going to become Miss Nathan Detroit. Time certainly does fly.
Doesn't it?
Tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day?
All right, shut up.
Peace. Good. fellas are nice enough to throw you a bachelor dinner, you should at least tell them the wedding date.
Well, you know, we gotta wait because we gotta get a license and our blood tests and
You
everything.
could elope.
What?
Yeah, you can drive down to, what's the name of that town?
Pimlico.
No, not Pimlico, no, Elton. They'll marry you right away. They don't even ask for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Nathan, that's a great idea. I'll lend you my getaway. My Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it!
Sorry.
And my congratulations to Nathan, and I only hope there's nothing in heredity.
Oh, Nathan, darling, I've got so much to do before we elope tomorrow night.
Right.
You'll be at the hot box, right?
I'll have a table reserved and have you be wearing whatever the hell you elope in.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I ought to wire my mother. Only, what do I wire her?
I tell you what, send a telegram, but date it back.
No, I better wait until we have 5 kids first. It won't take us long. Goodbye.
Nathan, you're indeed a lucky fellow.
Yeah.
A most beautiful doll meat. Don't you agree, Big Julie?
Tell me, how long did you know the dog?
14 years.
Jesus, okay. Well, let's get this crap game started, huh?
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'll meet y'all there.
Nathan, you better find a place.
How can I find a place when the money from Sky ain't come yet?
Well, maybe it won't come.
Say again?
Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
No, you see, Benny, do you know where Havana is? That's in Cuba. Do you know where Cuba is?
Cuba is.
He couldn't have taken that doll to Havana. She's not there.
sharks.
Sounds like a million laughs.
He was buried Christopher Columbus.
At least he's lying down. Dulce de leche.
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Dulce de leche.
Dulce de leche? What's in it? Besides milk.
Oh, sugar. And a kind of native flavor.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink their milk.
Take it easy, slugger. It's over. You're still chained. Right over here. Are you all right?
Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clingy. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just gotta behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light, and if I were a banner, I'd wave.
last plane to New York.
But I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back to New York.
You're no gentleman.
A doll like you shouldn't be mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. You know how you met me in the first place? I made a bet that I could take you to Havana. That's how you met me. I made a bet.
Well, how else is a girl going to meet a gambler?
Come on.
No.
I've got to think what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Gee, I don't know how I'm gonna get home with all this stuff. It was wonderful of you all to give it to me. Oh, Sky, hello.
How do you do, Miss Adelaide?
Oh, fine, Sky. Look, the girls just went to an all-night drugstore and gave me a kitchen shower. Look at all my stuff.
What vulgar jewelry.
That's wonderful, Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah.
How do you do?
Oh, glad to meet you. You know, Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night right after the hot box, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you, Sky. Gee, I feel just like a housewife already. I'm going to love being in the kitchen. I've tried all the other rooms. Come on, girls.
Well, Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock maybe.
This must be your time of day. I've never been out this late before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You're finding out something I've known for quite a while.
My time of day is the dark time, a couple of deals before dawn.
When the street belongs to the cop and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone, and the smell of the rain-washed pavements comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamp light fills the gutters with gold. That's my time of day, my time of day, and you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masters. It's my real name. The first person I've ever fooled. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is mine, that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
Grandfather, I thought you'd be asleep by now.
Good morning, Sarah dear. Brother Masterson.
Good morning.
We followed your suggestion. We stayed out all night, spoke to a lot of sinners. Sarah, where have you been?
I've been to Cuba.
Well, perhaps you're even more tired than I am.
What the hell? Hey, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Oh, hey, Nathan! Nathan, what the hell?
Someone must have tipped him off. I've seen a lot of strange things in my time, but this is the first time I ever see a floating crap game go
Crap
full
game?
blast in a mission.
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this. Sarah!
This never would have happened if I hadn't... I never should have gone with you. It was a mistake.
You went to help the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
No, that's not what I mean.
You said it so yourself, Sky. It's no good.
What are you talking about? What the hell kind of a doll are you, anyway?
I'm a mission doll.